Hello world, my name is DeAndre Lacorius Horton, and welcome to The Message. Now for those of you who may be viewing one of these videos for the first time, what I do in these videos is I usually talk about a specific topic, give a point of view, and try to give some words of encouragement with the video. And in today's video, I want to do something a little different. I want to talk about the subject of mental health. The reason I wanted to talk about this particular topic is because I've been around several people lately, interacting with them, and just getting their perspective on how things are in their lives and how people make them feel and what they're going through. And I think that this is often something we look at and we sort of just sweep under the rug, or we just tuck it into one corner of our knowledge about it, and we just associate mental health issues with people who have these thoughts of insanity, or they do actions which are a direct result of insanity. But mental health, it doesn't just stem from mental disorders. Mental health comes from a variety of different things, from anxiety disorders to depression, and not being able to communicate and interact with people, being a socialite, if you will, like most people are, or are capable of doing, I should say. And I think that is something that we need to start taking into account and think about more. I was just talking to a good friend of mine just yesterday, and we were talking about we don't always think that people realize the profound impact they have on other people. They don't see how the things that they do or say affect other people. Like for myself, example, I know that I'm a person who I care about people deeply, and I love tremendously. And sometimes being that way, having such a big heart, being so open minded and freely loving, that can get you in some pretty tough situations, because you can love someone and care about them so much, but they're not feeling that way about you. They don't return the friendship and the companionship in return. And that in turn can lead to people having anxiety issues or being depressed, because they'll say, no matter how hard I try, no matter how much love I may give someone, it does no good whatsoever. I'm not capable of being loved by someone the way that I love them. And then it may lead to incidents and tragedies that I don't want to wish upon anyone and don't want to see in the world, because we've seen just too much of that the last several years. So when I look at it just really in detail and in context, trying to break it down, why is it the way it is? And I think that it's more prevalent now than ever when we see the psychological state of someone. I think the reason it's such at a heightened level now is because we have the internet, we have social media, we have all these outlets that allow us to see things and feel things in such an instantaneous way. We're used to that now. We're used to that right then and there instant gratification and that instant access, and being groomed and understanding how all of this works, knowing that this is something that we're used to. When we get to a situation where we don't have that expected outcome, that same sense of instant access, it can be a bit overwhelming. Because I look at another example, celebrities. We over here as people, I don't know about other countries, but I know especially over here in the United States, we feel a sense of attachment to our favorite celebrities. No, they truly were the first idols that we looked up to because we see them out here doing great things, whether they're an athlete, an entertainer, an actor, or an actress, whatever the case may be. We see them do these magnificent feats through their grand talent, and we say, well, I want to be like them when I grow up. Or they inspired me so much. And again, going back to social media, now with Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, we are able to keep up with these celebrities in ways we wouldn't have been able to do 20 years ago. And I think that that's another uh, instance where we can say we get attached and we show this tremendous amount of love and a surreal connection, that if things don't go a certain way, or if we find out something about a celebrity that we just hold near and dear to our heart, the results of that can be catastrophic. And that, again, that all just stems back to the root of what I'm trying to say in this video. We have all these things that we have access to out here in the world, but we're looking for one main thing in particular: love and acceptance by people. And if we don't get that love and acceptance from people that we're looking to get it from, we often seek it in other ways, whether it's through alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever the case may be, to make us feel important and to make us feel like, well, I got something to ease that pain. I have something that makes me feel good, something that makes me feel like I'm being loved. And I think that that's often another cause of mental disorder and social anxiety and depression in people, because we work so hard as people trying to navigate ourselves through this thing that is known to us as life, and we want that from people. We want people to accept us for who we are. We don't want to, everywhere we go, or always feel this constant cloud of judgment over us. We want people to look at us and say, you know what? Okay, you've got this going on, you've got that going on, you've got these flaws and you got that flaw, but you know what? You're a worthwhile, decent person. And you're nice to me, you've been respectable to me, and you've shown me compassion and kindness that I haven't seen, anywhere else in my life. I love you. And we're looking for that. We're looking for people to say, despite all that baggage and whatever else that is going on in your life, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I love you for you, because you are someone who is great and someone that has something to give to the world. And I want to bring that out of you. And that is the mindset that I have when I look at a person. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking through them, because I'm looking inside them, trying to see what's in their soul, what kind of character they have, what kind of person do they hope to be, what goals do they have in life. And then I try my best to be a friend and love them and show them compassion in any way possible, because you never know what a person is going through. That's why you have to be careful of what you say, because the things that you say may be the difference between them getting through something and pushing forward, trying to reach a goal, or looking at life and saying, well, this is the last straw, I have nothing else left to give. So please, everyone, be mindful of what you say and really start to think about the bigger picture. Look over your past and all throughout your life and think about situations where you have said something, and just think about other people and think about where they are at now, or where they were at one particular point in time, and think about the things that you said and see how that may have shaped the course that they're on. Because as I said, a mental disorder isn't just insanity or or depression or anxiety. You know, those other things, all of those things tie in with it. But mental disorders and mental uh, instability, just like emotional unstableness and instability, they all stem from us wanting to have that love, people wanting to be loved and held in high regard by others and not getting it. And as I have said before, those those scars on the inside of you, they're the ones that cut the most and show more than those that are on the outside. It's not always about those physical scars. It's most of the time it's about those emotional and mental scars, those memories or nightmares that you wish you could get rid of, but you just can't. So again, please take the time out to think about the things you say and think about how you affect people, and try to be loving and understanding. And if you can, try to be try to make a new friend each day that you are granted to see on this earth. And above all else, be compassionate and try to treat others as you would like them to treat you. That is all for this video. And as I have said in my other videos, if there's anything that you would wish to see me talk about, please don't hesitate to give me a suggestion in the comments. And if you would like to see the other videos that I have done, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at DeAndre Horton. This is DeAndre Horton, signing off with the message.